The Swamp King, Troy Landry, is cooking up something massive. This time, he's thrown out 3 times the usual bait lines, and he's got a trick up his sleeve nobody saw coming. Troy's not just a gator wrangler. He's a global icon, crowned the king of the Louisiana swamps. Born with the bayou in his veins, he learned the art of alligator hunting from his dad long before swamp people hit the airwaves. But whispers of scandal have trailed him, wild, jaw-dropping tales that seem too bizarre to be true. Now, at 64, Troy's had enough of the shadows and is ready to set the record straight. What he's about to reveal could flip everything we thought we knew about him. Buckle up, folks, because this is one ride you won't want to miss. Who is Troy Landry? Troy Landry's name is practically synonymous with the murky waters of the Louisiana Bayou. Hailing from the tight-knit community of Pierre Part, he was raised in a place where families have lived off the land and water for generations. The swamp isn't just a backdrop. It's a way of life, harsh and unforgiving, with blistering summers, treacherous wildlife, and weather that can turn on a dime. For Troy, though, it's always been home sweet home. He burst onto the scene in 2010 with the Discovery Channel's Swamp People, a show that tracks Louisiana families during the intense 30-day alligator hunting season. Hunters get a limited number of tags to bag gators, and once they're used up, it's game over. That short window can mean the difference between a family thriving or scraping by. The cameras captured Troy and his crew hauling in monster gators, some bigger than a grown man, while risking it all to keep their livelihood afloat. From the get-go, Troy was a standout. Rocking his signature striped polo shirts, speaking in a thick Cajun drawl, he brought a mix of cool-headed focus and fiery grit. His iconic yell, "Chut em," belted out when a gator thrashed beside the boat, became a fan-favorite catchphrase, echoing the raw thrill of the hunt. Troy wasn't just a hunter. He was a mentor, a patriarch, and a guardian of Cajun traditions. At the heart of his story is family. His wife, Bernita, a schoolteacher, has been his rock for decades, managing the home front while Troy battles the swamp. Together, they raised 3 sons, Jacob, Chase, and Brandon. Jacob's been a fixture on the show, serving as Troy's right-hand man on the water. Chase, the youngest, won fans over with his humor and hustle. Brandon, Bernita's son from a previous relationship, was embraced by Troy as his own, joining the family's hunting legacy. Watching Troy guide his boys revealed a deep commitment to passing down the skills needed to survive in the bayou. The Landry clan doesn't just hunt gators. They trap crawfish and shrimp, selling to markets across Louisiana to make ends meet when gator season ends. Rooted in Cajun culture, Troy's always been proud to share his heritage with the world. Swamp People opened a window into a lifestyle most viewers had never seen, and through Troy's family, audiences got a crash course in Cajun pride, grit, and connection to the land. What made Troy shine wasn't just the high-stakes hunts, but his character, authentic, warm, and quick with a laugh. His Cajun French accent and storytelling charmed fans, harking back to an era when family, hard work, and respect for nature were everything. Kids and grown-ups alike rooted for him, dubbing him the King of the Swamp, a title that stuck like mud on boots. Troy became more than a TV star. He became a symbol of Cajun resilience. He hit the road for fan events, signed autographs, and even saw his face on t-shirts. Fame didn't change him, though. He stayed in Pierre Part, kept fishing, and put family first. Swamp People grew into a Discovery Channel juggernaut, introducing other families, but always orbiting around Troy. His episodes pulled top ratings, and his catchphrases seeped into pop culture. Seeing him and Jacob wrestle massive gators, or hearing him cheer on Chase, felt like watching your own dad or granddad. It wasn't just about the hunt. It was about legacy, family, and a way of life at risk of fading. Off-screen, Troy's family life drew fans in too. Bernita stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on teaching and home, while Jacob stepped up as a leader on the boat. Chase brought a playful spark but proved his mettle, and Brandon's role added depth to the family saga. For years, Troy was the heartbeat of Swamp People. Without him, the show would have been a shadow of itself. But behind the scenes, questions started bubbling up. Fans murmured about things the cameras didn't show, personal struggles, hidden battles, and shifts that could shake the future. The man who taught us about grit, family, and survival had secrets he rarely shared. The swamp may look still on the surface, but its depths hide more than meets the eye. Stick around as we dig past the legend of the Swamp King and uncover the whispers about Troy Landry. Were there clues we overlooked? Or just gossip spun from curiosity? Stay tuned as we reveal what nobody saw coming. The rumors. Troy Landry, the guy we know as the Swamp King, built his name on toughness, tradition, and family ties. He became the face of alligator hunting and a lifestyle most had never glimpsed. Fans felt like they knew him inside out. He was open about his work, his kin, and his love for the bayou. But behind the image of the rugged gator hunter, rumors started to swirl. Whispers spread across forums, fan pages, and even local chatter in Louisiana. Some were small, others heavy enough to shift how people saw him. One of the first rumors claimed Troy was drowning in financial trouble. Fans saw him on TV and assumed he was raking in millions. When they noticed he still lived in the same Pierre Part area, some whispered he was broke. The rumor snowballed, painting a picture of a man grinding for the cameras while fighting secret money woes. Another rumor hit harder: his health. Viewers picked up on moments when Troy seemed to slow down, and the internet lit up with speculation. Some claimed he was battling serious illness. Others said injuries forced him to scale back. The talk grew louder when he appeared less at public events, fueling theories he was hiding something. In truth, Troy kept his private life quiet when the cameras stopped, but the rumors spun a different tale. His family got dragged into the gossip too. The Landrys were open about working together, with Bernita's name often mentioned and the boys hunting alongside Troy. But that openness invited speculation. Some whispered about family rifts, claiming one of Troy's sons resented the spotlight or that his marriage was cracking under fame's pressure. Then there were rumors about Swamp People itself. Online stories suggested the show was staged, gators caught before cameras rolled, danger hyped up for drama, or scenes res-hot for extra thrill. Some even said the rivalries between hunters were scripted for ratings. As the show's face, Troy took the brunt of these claims. Fans wondered if he was in on deceiving them, though no hard proof ever surfaced. For loyal viewers, these rumors stung deepest, threatening the authenticity of the man they admired. Other whispers painted Troy as a sudden tycoon, with tales of him sinking money into oil deals or real estate and owning vast lands he never showed on TV. These stories cast him as a man who'd outgrown his humble roots, clashing with the image of the down-to-earth Cajun fans loved. Since Troy stayed tight-lipped about his finances, family, or health, the silence left room for wild guesses. Smaller rumors piled on. Talk of him quitting the show early, planning to leave Louisiana, or clashing with producers. None had solid proof, but they grew with each season as fans tried to predict what was next. These rumors said more about the buzz around Troy than about the man himself. Fame puts every detail under a microscope, and a slight change in behavior can spark endless theories. For Troy, his silence fed fans' hunger for drama, even if the stories weren't true. The rumors' impact went beyond chatter, they sowed doubt. Was the on-screen family as tight as they seemed? Was Troy hiding health issues? Did fame change him more than he let on? These questions created a rift between the Swamp King's public image and the private man in Pierre Part. Reality TV breeds rumors fast, and for Troy, fame brought stories he never invited. Some faded with new seasons. Others lingered, fueled by fans thinking they'd cracked hidden truths. Each rumor, big or small, left a mark on his name. When one died down, another sprang up. The big question remains: were these just guesses, or is there a deeper story only Troy can tell? Hang tight as we dive into his response to these whispers that what's real and what's not? Fame breeds stories, some true, some stretched, and many flat-out false. Troy Landry, the Swamp King of Swamp People, has faced a flood of rumors about his career, family, and health. This section sifts through the noise, pinning down what's verified by solid sources and how Troy himself has responded when he had to. One persistent rumor accused Troy of widespread illegal hunting, with claims he broke laws, poached, or stole from restricted areas. Under scrutiny, this doesn't hold up. Louisiana public records show only one confirmed issue, and it wasn't about mass poaching. It involved alligator tag violations on Lake Powell. The Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries ran a sting after a tip, citing Troy on 2 counts: improper tagging of an alligator and releasing a dead gator, a stiff, to float away. His boat and engine were seized. Serious, yes, but far from the criminal empire rumors suggested. Troy admitted to using tags from someone else, mismatched to his hunting spot, and to cutting loose the dead gator after seeing surveillance footage. Still, this was a far cry from the dark tales of theft or organized crime floating online. Another rumor claimed the case would bankrupt him, with massive fines ending his career. Not true. Reports confirmed each violation carried a fine of up to $950 and a possible 120-day jail term per count. Stiff, but not catastrophic. The boat seizure was a hit, but not a knockout blow. The truth was less sensational, though still significant. Weirder rumors popped up too, like social media posts claiming Troy had died or was gravely ill. These death hoaxes, common for public figures, hit Troy hard. Yet he's alive, posting updates, appearing publicly, and sharing family moments, especially about his grandson. No evidence suggests a terminal illness, just attention-grabbing lies. Family rumors also swirled, hinting at a strained marriage or kids turning on him due to fame. No credible proof backs this. Instead, Troy's public posts tell a story of unity. His grandson, Crew, was born with biliary atresia, a rare liver condition. Troy's been open about Crew's failed Kasai procedure and eventual liver transplant, working with the Children's Organ Transplant Association to raise funds and awareness. He's used his platform to advocate for organ donation, showing a tight-knit family facing hardship together, not fracturing apart. Some truths did emerge. The tagging violations were real, and Troy faced fines and boat seizure. Crew's illness was real, shared openly by Troy. These glimpses showed a man grappling with real challenges, not just TV gator hunts. On the legal front, Troy stayed mum. Reporters got little from him. He once likened the citation to a speeding ticket, suggesting it's a common hiccup. He admitted to the tag mix-up and the dead gator, but kept details private, likely to avoid court complications. Public silence fueled curiosity, but kept rumors at arm's length. On family matters, he was an open book. He shared Crew's health battle, posting photos, updates, and gratitude post-transplant, letting fans into the pain and hope. This showed two sides of Troy, guarded on legal issues, heartfelt on family. The rumor mill reveals how easily stories spiral. A tag mix-up became a crime saga. Fines morphed into bankruptcy tales. Silence sparked death rumors. The reality? Troy faced legal trouble. His family dealt with health crises, and fame was tough. What's unclear is the final outcome of his wildlife case. Court dates were set, but no full resolution was public. His silence keeps fans guessing, but checking verified facts separates gossip from reality. Crew's fight showed Troy's heart, a grandfather's love that no rumor could dim. Who was the worst of Hitler's generals? Tell us in the comments.